Hello everyone, my name is Shine. Today I'll be reacting to M.O.N.T with the Korean island Dokdo. So before this, first and foremost, I'm very late with this. I know they released also a song called Tired, which I definitely do need to get to when I can. But before this song, M.O.N.T, the Korean island Dokdo. Hold on. 독도는 우당. Cannot read that. Anyway, the Korean island Dokdo. So before this one, I reacted to 대한민국 만세, or Korea 만세, or hooray, hooray Korea. And that one was filmed on this island, and I gave a little background of like why this island is so important, and like how do I put it, how important and how patriotic that filming was. So I'm really excited to see how this one goes. I know they have a Hamburg version, which is also twice as powerful, and they have like another performance version, but I'm doing the music video, just a music video. So I'll go over what I know about Dokdo, and other things about everything. So yes, so without further ado, this is M.O.N.T with the Korean island Dokdo. Here we go. Oh, they're in Hamburg in this one.
대한민국 역사 속 살아 숨쉬는 아름다운 우리의 섬, 자랑스러운 우리의 땅. 가장 먼저 일어나 매일 아침을 환히 비추는 우리의 섬, 자랑스러운 우리의 땅. 1900년대 영주권을 조선 땅임을 전 세계에 공표. 삼국시대 지정왕 23년에 기록되었던 대한민국의 영토. 이 땅은 명백히 우리 땅이니 내 땅에서만큼은 내 맘대로 해. 하늘과 땅이 아는 진실, 이제 누구도 가져갈 수 없어. 독도는 우리 땅, 독도는 우리 땅. Hey. 그 누가 자국인데도 독도는 우리 땅. Hey. 경상북도 울릉도 놀릉면 독도래. 평균 기온온도 13도에 무기 37동경 132. 강수량은 1800제곱미터 10분만. 아리따운 우리의 영토에 모습을 머리에 가슴에 똑똑히 남기리를. 너는 남쪽 백길 따라 발칙해. 누가 뭐래도 독도는 우리 땅. 독도는 우리 땅. 새는 실룩지리지 강원도를 지면 누가 뭐래도 독도는 우리 땅. 독도는 우리 땅.
Whoa.
경상북도 울릉도 놀릉면 독도래. 평균 기온온도 13도에 무기 37동경 132. 강수량은 1800제곱미터 10분만. 아리따운 우리의 영토에 모습을 머리에 가슴에 똑똑히 남기리를. 너는 남쪽 백길 따라 발칙해. 누가 뭐래도 독도는 우리 땅. 독도는 우리 땅. 독도는 우리 땅. 독도는 우리 땅. 세상 실룩지리지 강원도를 지면 누가 뭐래도 독도는 우리 땅. 독도는 우리 땅. 독도는 우리 땅. 우리 땅.
Whoa! Bro, this is just as powerful as 대한민국 만세. So that's what the Korean is, because I read the Korean as 독도는 우리 땅. That's how I read the Korean. Anyway, wow, that's all I can say. Bro, these guys are about to be like that patriotic idols again soon. It was composed and written by M.O.N.T to commemorate 10/5, which is Dokdo Day in Korea. Hold on, I'm going back to the 대한민국 만세 video. Oh my god. 맞다! Wow, my... Sorry, y'all. I've been living in Korea for too long. Yeah, 대한민국 만세 was filmed for Independence Day. If I remember correctly. So, as I mentioned in the music video, 대한민국 만세, so Dokdo is a land that is disputed by Korea and Japan and have been for quite a long time. Before I actually get more into that, I'm gonna read the lyrics because it pretty much says like what Dokdo is. So, the history of Korea that still lives and breathes, our beautiful island, our land that we hold proudly, wakes up before anyone else in the morning because so it wakes up before anyone else in the morning. I think it's because the location of Dokdo is in the west somewhere. Well, probably like somewhere where the sun rises. Sorry, my directions are not good. Anyway, wakes up before anyone else in the morning. Our island that shines so bright, our land that we hold proudly, has been announced our land to the world since 1900s. Since pardon me for butchering this name. Since King Ji-jong's enthronement during the Three Kingdoms in the year 13. So the Three Kingdoms is a period. This is before Goryeo, I think. The Three Kingdoms is before Goryeo, where all the Three Kingdoms were united. If I remember my history correctly. The land has been recorded as our land. This land is clearly our land, so at least on our land we do as we please. The sky and land all knows the truth. Now there is no one that can take our land, Dokdo. Dokdo is our land, hey, no matter who keeps laughing, Dokdo is our land. Beautiful, charming land of ours. Dokdori Ulong Ulyonggun Gyeongsangbukdo. So that is the city. Obviously Dokdo is the island. Oh god, I can't pronounce this. Ulong, and Ulonggun is like kind of like the I want to say like neighborhood or like street. And then Gyeongsangbukdo is like the province. That's what I'm thinking of. At the average temperature of 13 degrees, at altitude 37, longitude 132, with a precipitation of 1,800 square meters, 190,000 pyong. The charming features of our land. Sorry. Okay. 190,000 pyong. The charming features of our land. Hope it can be remembered deeply in your heart and mind. 87 kilometers away on the east south from Do. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. No matter what others say, Dokdo was our land. It was always our land. Noted on King Sejong's treatise on geography, Uljin Hyun, Gwangwon-do. Oh my gosh. No matter what others say, Dokdo was our land. It was always our land. And the chorus, Dokdori Ulyong Yop Ulyonggun. Oh, I'm sorry. Gyeongsangbukdo, at the average temperature of 13 degrees, at altitude 37 and longitude 132, with a precipitation of 1,800 square meters, 190,000 pyong, and the charming features of our land. Hope it can be remembered deeply in your heart and mind. 87 kilometers away on the east-south from Ullingdo. No matter what others say, Dokdo is our land. It was always our land. Noted on King Sejong's treatise on geography, Uljin Hyun Gwangwon-do. No matter what others say, Dokdo is our land. Dokdo is our land. It was always our land. So, a very patriotic song for sure. So Pyong, first of all, 190,000 Pyong. Pyong is a Korean unit of area and floor space. So it's equal to a square kan or 36 square Korean feet. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. So it's just a Korean area measuring unit. That's the word I'm looking for. So yes, as it says in there, Recently it was found that there was records a long time ago, I think it was actually from Japan's side, that stated that Dokdo was Korea's. So yeah, so for over 300, 400, 500 years now, Korea and Japan have been fighting over Dokdo, about who it belongs to. So it's, like I said, it's been going on for maybe 400, 500 years now. So one half of the island is controlled by Korea, the other half is controlled by Japan, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, you can visit Dokdo, but I think there are certain areas you can't go because obviously Japan and Korea have, I do believe, divided the island at this moment in time. I've always wanted to actually go there and visit, but you have to take a boat. And like I said, it's in it's, what did they say it was in? Hold on. Yongsangbukdo, which is like, where's that? West. That's the thing I was looking for. So, and obviously it's very cool. It's really like a small island. Like it says in here. So it's been announced to the world since the 1900s, but I do believe, as I mentioned in Daehamungu Kumansei, that they did find documents that showed even before then. Hold on. 3 Kingdoms of Korea. So the 3 Kingdoms of Korea. So 3 Kingdoms era is of Baekje, Cilia, and Goguryeo. Or Goryeo. I cannot pronounce these for the life of me. So Baekje, Cilia, and Goryeo. So those 3 kingdoms later become Goryeo, where the name Korea comes from. So that's a little bit of Korean history of Korea. So that was like 57 BC to 668 AD. So that's a very long time ago. And then King Sejong, did they say? King Sejong or King... Yeah, King Sejong. King Sejong, sorry. Unfortunately, I don't have my notes with me that I used last time in Daehamungu Mansei, because that's back in America. So, King Sejong is the creator of Hangul. He also made a bunch of other, like, what do I call it? A bunch of other things too as well. Like a rain gauge, what are words? A rain gauge meter. He made a water clock that actually still works to this day. I saw it with my very own eyes in a museum in Gyeongbokgun Palace. Like literally, it was 4 o'clock on the dot, and it rang 4 times, and I was really amazed that it still worked. So yeah, King Sejong was he Johnson? He wasn't Johnson, was he? King Sejong. Johnson era? King Taejong, King Escort. Yeah, Johnson. Yeah. So he was a very popular king. He was definitely king of the people. But yeah, so simply put, Dokdo is a very, very disputed island. Like I said, a lot of records do show that it's Korea's, but obviously Japan refuses to believe them, saying, they're fake, they're not sure that it's real. And I think Japan maybe have found some that says it's theirs, but obviously authentication is the problem. So it's still very disputed. I know there are like guards and stuff that are assigned on those islands, and like I said, you can visit them, and I do hope to visit them actually one day, the Korean side at least. And it'd be interesting to see this island for myself because I've heard a lot about it when I studied a lot of Korean history. So, but what surprised me the most about this, in a nutshell, is like the amount of like Korean traditional aspects that are in this song. First of all, the instruments. I can't tell you the name of them because I don't know what they are. And then the traditional dances. I included a few traditional Korean dances. It's just overall like a very, very patriotic song. So it's very interesting to see this, and I know I'm very late with my reaction to this. I do hope my explanation about Dokdo kind of made sense. The song itself basically did do a good job of explaining why Dokdo is considered Korea's, or why Koreans think it's considered Korea's. Dokdo is Korea. Obviously, Japan has their own things as well. I think I've also mentioned in 대한민국 Monte how Koreans and Japanese don't get along. Like my kids, every time I mention Japan, they're like, no, Japan dirty, Japan bad, you know, that kind of thing. So that, you know, it goes both ways. So yeah, it's a very interesting to, you know, see this, you know, especially if you understand the history of it, and whatnot. I can't really tell you much about Dokdo other than the fact that I know, from what I know, is just like Japan and Korea have been fighting over it for many, many, many years. I don't know if it's more of like, I think it's like a power struggle currently, even so. Like, I think if one side takes it over, they might have more power, more of something if they take the whole thing over. And obviously there has been records from both sides claiming that it's theirs. Obviously authentication is a problem and whatnot. Honestly, I'm more well versed in the history of Korea and like the Japanese occupation than this. But yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. Hopefully what I said kind of made sense. I don't know a lot about Dokdo. I would love to visit Dokdo one of these days, especially when the pandemic's over and I have time. I would definitely go over to Dokdo for like a day, maybe explore it, see the island with my own eyes is what I want to do. So yes, M.O.N.T, the Korean island Dokdo. Dokdo는 우리당. Very interesting song, infused with a lot of traditional Korean elements, and I really love it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.